short sit?
Yeah, let's get him on the
Total
mat.
hip.
Short sit. This is the first time you're seeing him. Doctor has told you he wants him to transfer to the mat to do some exercises. And you know that he's a cemented total hip, so what's his weight-bearing status?
None of it.
Cemented,
Or is it as tolerable?
weight-bearing is tolerated, okay? So he's a left total hip replacement.
How do I know what you can tolerate?
He can tolerate what he can tolerate. How do you know what a patient can tolerate?
Let you know.
Try it out.
Yeah, you say to the patient, you're allowed to put as much weight as you can comfortably on that leg, right? Very different than saying, patient can put 20% of his body weight on the leg. That's a different story. But weight bearing is tolerated means exactly that. He can put as much weight on it as he can tolerate.
Okay.
There he is.
Hi, Darren. I'm Liz. I'm
Liz.
PTA.
Thank you.
Here.
Open arms. Thank you.
I'm going to be PTA. I'll be bringing you from your chair to the mat. I'm going to talk you through everything as I do it, but I'm going to have to place my hands on you several times. Is that okay? Okay. I'm going to wash my hands. All right. I'm going to start. Oh, you're laughing. Okay. Start by just moving you a little bit closer.
And guys, just write notes. If you see anything that you don't like or you really like or...
Actually, why don't you go ahead and reach down and bring yourself.
Yeah, let the patient do as much as he can do. Good.
Just a couple feet forward. There you go. You can stop there. I'm just gonna turn you here. Okay. I'm going to. I'll stay right the other way. Okay. I'm really stuck.
What are you
I
stuck with?
can't cross him, but if I take this leg off to do that one, but then move him closer,
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay,
can't really
she's
ask
making
him
a
to
really
pick
good
up.
point here. Do you see the point she's making?
She can't
She wants
cross.
to take that leg rest off, but in order to do that, he's got to lift his leg and bring it across, which is contraindication.
Yeah.
So does anybody have a suggestion what you could do here? Yes, Kevin?
Flip them around.
Yeah. Whenever
Oh.
possible, and this
Okay.
is a very important statement, whenever possible, you want the patient leading with
Mhm.
the stronger side.
Okay.
Okay? Is it always possible? No.
No.
Do we need to teach our patients how to do it from both sides? Absolutely. And how do I know that? Because if you've started to do your home surveys, you may realize that you don't always have a turning radius to switch from side to side.
Mhm.
So yes, whenever possible, you want them to do it from the stronger side, okay? Go ahead.
Okay, so now lots of you. And are you able to move yourself up and turn yourself around so that your right side is parallel to the bed?
We go around, right?
Yeah. So your right side is closest to the bed. There you go. Need my help? Okay, back up a little bit.
That wheel's just sliding on.
You need driving lessons, Jeff.
No, that wheel is,
I'll help you.
The wheel is spinning?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, are you left? Oh, no, you're not. Okay. I'll help you out. I'll just gonna pull you back. There you go. Okay, nice job. Okay. That's good there. Lock you up. Okay. So, I'll start by, just put this leg here and just place it onto the ground.
Lori's gonna put this on, you're gonna put this on YouTube, right?
Excellent.
Who's not here? Is Chris here? It's hiding behind that.
If you could just take this arm, put it in your lap, just take this off, it's a little easier.
Squeeze it. Go to the bottom, a little further down. Squeeze it down there.
Push it in.
Push it in.
Push the black. Yes.
There you go.
Okay. Okay, so left. Correct?
Left, cemented, total hip.
Okay, so you can go ahead and put your seatbelt. I'm gonna have you just hang on to me. I'm gonna bring you up standing and do your best to put most of the weight on your right leg, but you can put as much weight on your left as you can tolerate. So you can hang on to my shoulders, I'm just gonna do that. Okay, one up, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, stop right there. Okay. Did you, everybody see what just
Yeah.
happened? What just happened?
You had to lean forward.
Okay. First rule. Remember how we talk about momentum standing up? 1, 2, 3. You do that with a total hip patient, safety issue, okay? Second rule, if he's going to come to, and remember we're gonna bring him to a partial standing because the taller you stand him, the longer distance you have to sit him. So keep it short, keep the distance short. If he's going to help you to stand, and you, in this particular case, he could probably do everything.
Yeah,
Leave the arm on the chair so he has something to push from.
okay,
Does that make sense?
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, so put the arm back. This is why I want you to do it this way. I want you to see, to figure it out. Okay, so how can you get him not to lean forward? What's the rule? Scoot him forward, get him forward. Okay, come on. Shimmy forward. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now, most patients will not remember that from this position, they can't stand up. It's really hard. Get those legs underneath. Pushing from here. There is no reason why when somebody, and this is an Alexander technique thing. Does anybody ever hear of Alexander technique?
Mm-mm.
Another guy?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Alexander technique states, and he's very real about this, and watch each other when you're not looking, is when people get up, they have a tendency to get up this way, which puts a lot of stress on your neck, puts a lot of stress everywhere. And that's just laziness. We sit up like this, stand up, and we sit down like this. Well, Alexander says, why do we need to do that? You stand up like this, and you sit down like this. Standing up and sitting down is all quads. For some reason, we get really lazy and we get our head going into it. And I want you to watch each other when nobody's looking, okay, when they don't know that they're being watched. And see how people stand and sit. So go ahead. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait for your therapist to give you,
All right, so can you come any closer to the edge of the chair, keeping your feet planted where they are? Great. Now push those feet as far back so your knees are really bent at a pretty sharp angle. Is that as far back as those feet can go? Okay, great. All right, so you can hang on to me just for balance. And I'm going to have you come to a stand, but you don't have to stand all the way up, just so that you're clearing the bed here. And you're going to place most of the weight on your right leg, and we're going to just pivot over and sit you down, okay? Okay, so you can hang on to me.
And where are your controls, Liz? Just like when you're moving patient on the mat, where do you control him from? If he starts to lose his balance, do you really want to be on his arms?
No.
Okay, where do you want to be?
Probably on like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, so you can place your hands on my shoulders just for balance. And here. Okay, so you can have 3. Come up to a small stand, most of the way on this leg here. Pivot over about 90 degrees, okay? 1. Oh, yeah.
Okay, you can push with both hands. Let him help you.
Yeah.
There you
okay.
go.
1, 2, 3.
Up.
There we go.
Okay.
No.
All right? Don't be afraid to talk to him. Do it again, and I'm going to talk you through it. Okay? Darren, move forward. Get your feet underneath you. Okay? You can put as much weight on both legs as you can. At the count of 3, what I want you to do is I want you to push up on your arms, stand up, and turn and sit on the mat. Do you see the difference? Now he knows where he's going. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, and turn, 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 reach, and don't be afraid to talk to him through it.
Okay.
Okay, dialogue with the patient is very, very important. Always have him looking in the direction he's going. Don't forget to tell him to reach with his arm and to sit. Okay? Okay, not bad. Okay, Ryan, yes, Kevin?
When he got up and pivoted,
Lie down there. Lie down.
when he got up and pivoted, he still went
All the way up.
less than 90. So shouldn't he stand up and then sit down like you said the Alexander way?
Say what?
Because when he got up and then
He didn't bend
just-
forward that much. He didn't bend forward. He did this. He's still not more than 90, okay? Okay, Mr. Ryan, your job is to get him back in the chair.
Okay. Good luck to you. Hello there. I'm your PA, and I'm here to help you transfer back from the bed to the wheelchair. First, before I do that, is it okay if I touch you so I can help you later? Okay, wash hands, and then okay. So the button is the left, right? Okay. Yeah. Okay, there. Would you be able to try to raise your body up to whatever you can? So I'm gonna guide you, so you're not gonna accidentally move yourself forward too much. Okay. Now count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. All right. Slowly.
Now what did I say? He can go up to 90.
Yeah,
Don't stop
90.
him, don't block him. He can sit.
All right.
He can sit all the way up to 90. Go
All
ahead.
right. I was.
This is what you guys were doing on the breakfast. Like, what's he doing? What's he in there for?
All right,
Okay.
all right, because I was anticipating
Okay.
the patient might do something like
No,
that.
no, you're there.
All
You're
right,
there, go ahead.
all right, okay. All right, Darren. I'm gonna hold your leg, and you're gonna slowly rotate yourself while I'm assisting your leg towards your left. All right? Of course, shoes on, okay? Now, at the count of 3, all right, I'm gonna lift your leg a little bit, okay? And using your arms and your strong leg on the right, you're gonna move to the left. Rotate to the left. At the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, slowly. Slowly. All right, be good?
Watch how high you're lifting that leg.
Huh?
Watch how high
Okay,
you're
all right,
lifting
all right,
that
all
leg.
right. Okay, I'm gonna have to place your left leg a little bit down. All right. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. Check. Brakes on. Okay, what I'm going to do now is to transfer you from your seat into your wheelchair. Okay? Now, I want you to use your strong leg, which is your right, to carefully go down, okay? And you're gonna hold me. I'm gonna carry you slowly into
You're
the
not
chair.
carrying him.
Oh, oh.
This is not a lift.
All right.
This is a standing
I'm
pivot.
gonna transfer you from the bed to the chair. All right? Okay. All right. Use your right leg to put yourself down. All right?
Watch
Slowly,
him,
slowly,
watch
slowly.
him, watch him,
Slowly.
watch him.
Okay.
What's he doing? What's he doing?
Hmm?
What is he doing, Ryan? Are you watching him or are you watching his leg?
I'm watching leg and his torso.
Okay, what was his torso doing?
Okay, 90 degrees. He's going more than 90 degrees. Okay,
He's only a patient. Patients aren't very smart.
okay.
Okay, you have to be the smart one here. Go
Okay.
ahead.
I'll be smarter. Okay, no. All right, now, go back to the scene. Okay, now I want you to carefully scoot yourself forward. Okay, slowly, slowly, all right? Up to the edge of the bed. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right, good. Okay, use your right leg as your support and then your left leg as much as you can. Okay. I want you to, I'm gonna transfer you from here to the wheelchair, okay? Now, I'm gonna hold your body. Okay, now what you're going to do is to, you can hold your arms into my neck.
Why?
Okay.
Why?
So I
That's a lift.
lift,
You
okay.
don't wanna lift, you want him to stand.
Stand, okay, all right. Okay, I'm gonna assist you in standing, okay? So I want you to, now I'm stuck. Okay,
Who wants to help him out? Diana?
question.
That's not Diana. Oh, that's Diana. Katharina.
Okay.
You guys look so much alike, I can't tell the difference. Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Darren. Your PTA. I'm gonna help you sit on this wheelchair, okay? I'm gonna bring it around the outside.
Ah.
Oh.
This is the right.
Right,
Yeah, on the right side.
Ah.
okay.
Okay. So now that we have the chair close to you, we're gonna put as much weight as
We are, or he is?
you are. Gonna put more of the weight on your right foot and as much as you can tolerate on your left foot, okay?
Okay.
So on the count of 3, I want you to.
Let me just stop you for a second. When somebody says that they can weight bear is tolerated, there's no need to say you can should put more of your weight on this leg. Stand up, doctor says it's okay to put as much weight on that leg as you can. Okay, don't give him any more complicated instructions than necessary, okay?
Okay, so I want you to your legs back. Those are the moving, just the legs. Okay, and I want you to stand using your leg muscles. What is it?
Look at what's going on.
Don't flex
Look what's
forward.
he doesn't know what flex is. He's only a patient. Patients aren't smart, remember?
Okay, so don't lean forward.
Okay, so how could you stop him from leaning forward? What could she do?
Scoot him forward more.
Get him more to the edge. Really get him
A
to
little
the edge.
bit more. Okay, good. Thanks.
Okay?
Okay,
Bend
so
foot.
then you're put your legs back a little bit. Now I want you to use your legs to push down on the ground as much as you can. Don't lean forward, okay? On the count of 3. 1, 2, good.
Turn. Reach for the chair. Talk to him.
Okay, we can.
Okay, get his seatbelt on. Okay? Questions about that? Yeah.
I was trying to have the pivot leg really only be the right, because I feel like if you pivoted on both heels, something bad would happen.
No, not necessarily. Not necessarily, but now we're gonna switch gears a little bit. Yes, yes?
When you have a total hip, can you use that muscle to like
What muscle are you talking about?
your glutes to aid
Glute or your abductors?
your glutes?
Your glutes are an extensor.
Yeah. So can
Which
like
would you
when
call
Ryan
it?
had him when Ryan helped him move his leg, could he have done that on his own?
Can he do it on his own? Yeah.
Okay.
Usually that's where the incision is, so it'll be painful, but yes, he can do it. Particularly because it's in a poor range. It's not against gravity.
So if it is painful, would you have him do it on his own?
Well, if it's painful, you may have him just do it with some assistance.
Okay.
It's okay. Okay. So now, Alan's, you're gonna be the patient, and Melissa, you're gonna be the therapist, and now he has a non-cemented total hip. Okay? And let's do the right side this time. Where's the chair? Let's get the chair together. Right-sided, non-cemented total hip.
See what happens.
Good luck.
Where's my cell phone?
Bottom piece goes in first. There you go. Bottom one goes in. Just leave it, yeah, that's good. Okay, have a seat. You've got a right non-cemented total hip, just sit in the chair and put your seatbelt on.
Sorry.
Does this help to just do it yourselves?
Mhm.
Actually.
Yeah, I think it's the best way to learn it. I could just stand here and tell you what to do. I don't want to do that.
And right, you said.
Correct.
Melissa, and I'll be your physical therapist assistant today. So what we're doing today, I'm gonna transfer you from the wheelchair to the mat, to bed. And I'm gonna put my hands on you, is that okay? Great, so, can you roll yourself, as close as you can to the mat?
Closer or?
Patients don't talk.
Okay.
It's fine. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take these off.
Watch your body mechanics. And you never want to swing a leg rest away when the leg is still on it. Not a really good idea.
Oh,
Okay, so take his leg off the rest first.
I don't know how to work this.
Hmm?
I don't know.
There's a, this piece here swings it away, but get his foot off first.
Okay, can you bring your foot down?
That silver, no, this silver piece here.
Oh.
Oh,
Easy. Watch your body mechanics, Melissa, even when you're just doing chair stuff.
Okay.
You can
then
take it
your-
off. You can pull it up for that.
This.
So it's like, when you pull it up.
Guys, every chair in this room is different. Please familiarize yourself with the bells and whistles so you don't waste time on the desk.
I'm getting closer. Let me take this off.
Okay, remember, if he's doing a standing pivot, you want to keep the arms on so he has something to push from. It's very hard to push when your hands are in a really fully extended position. You need to have a little flexion in your elbows in order to go into extension. So you want his arms on the chair.
And I would hold his feet as he moves.
Let's see how you're going to do it. This is a test.
Can you take your seatbelt off?
Right now, you should all be thinking, okay, how do I stop him from putting weight on
And,
that?
I want you, I'm gonna hold both of your legs. And can you scoot for me? Forward as much as you can. Now I'm gonna hold both of your legs,
Because why?
non-weight.
On which leg?
Oh, right, on his right leg. I'm gonna hold your right leg.
I'd like to see how you have both of his legs up. That's okay. That would have been interesting. Go ahead.
And I want you to use all of your weight force on the armrests. And I'm gonna hold your right leg and bring yourself forward, okay?
Why are you holding my right leg, says the patient.
Because you can't put weight on it.
Okay, you have to tell him that.
Okay. So I'm
Doctor
gonna
does
hold-
not want you to put any weight on this leg,
Okay.
okay?
Doctor doesn't want you to put any weight on this leg, so I'm gonna hold it for you as you move over, okay? Alright, so I want you to turn as much as you can and get to turn.
Okay, look at his position of his leg. Hold on. What just happened there?
Cross AD.
Cross AD, what about the amount of flexion in his hip? Okay, now, sit back again, Alice, and let's pretend he's a patient who really has horrible balance, okay? And I want you to start losing your balance when she's in the middle of the transfer, okay? This is a learning curve. Go ahead, do the same thing. You don't need to talk him through it, just do it.
Just do it.
Okay, why did I do that?
So
Does
is this
anybody have a better suggestion
Because if
for
he
how
falls
you
over,
could
you
do-
can't grab him
yeah,
on by his leg.
how he she could keep him non-weight bearing without having to lift the leg like that.
Could you put it on the stool?
I'm gonna show you a really easy way. Okay, Alan, scoot to the edge. Okay, now the doctor says he doesn't want you to put any weight on this leg. You got that? What did I just say?
No weight on this.
No weight on this leg. Do I trust him? Absolutely not. Okay? So what do? I have my leg here, underneath his ankle. Now he cannot put any weight on this leg. And I have both of my hands available in case he loses his balance. Okay? So what I'm gonna have you do is on the count of 3, put your hands on the chair. And what you're gonna do on the count of 3 is you're gonna stand up a little bit, reach for the mat, and sit down. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and turn, reach.
Quick question.
Mhm.
If I do have bad balance and you have your foot out like that, it's a possibility that you may not be in a good position to catch me. Because your
Well, I
foot's-
have both my hands available. I'm certainly in a better position than Melissa was with one hand here and one hand here. Correct? Do you see that? Now, if he had a long leg cast and non-weight bearing, it would be the same exact thing. Sit back again. Doctor doesn't want you to put any weight on that cast. So I'm gonna hold my foot like this. Remember, no weight. Even though my foot's there, no weight. Scoot forward. Okay, and on the count of 3, ready? And 1, 2, 3, and turn. Okay. Make sense? Okay, getting back into the chair, again, I would turn it around to the other direction. Now, this is no different than you would do for a hemi, because a hemi can put weight on that leg. But the difference with a hemi, is there's going to be a tendency for them to collapse. I've got a block, okay? Scoot forward. He does not have use of his right hand or his right leg. Okay, so on the count of 3, I'm going to have you stand up. 1, 2, 3, turn, and okay, now did you watch what I was doing? I'm having problems with my knee today, so I can't really do it. But I'm not turning my body and keeping my feet in one place. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm doing my little Jackie dance step. As he turns, I turn. I pivot. Let's all stand up and do the little step. Put it to music. Keep your feet parallel. Feet stay parallel. You spin so that your knees are staying over your feet. Your hips are staying over your knees. Okay, it's a pivot. That's all it is. Okay? Again, let your patient do as much as he can. Who can do a standing transfer? When we go to the club, it's not a full standing club, like a squat transfer. What's the minimum amount of strength somebody needs to be doing this transfer? Fair minus. Poor would not be able to do it because if I had poor strength, I would not be able to contract my quads against gravity. Okay, so poor strength would have to be a lift. But if he has fair minus, he can still go partial range and still be able to do a lift. Okay? We all good? Let's practice this for about a half hour, then we'll go into sliding board transfers. Okay?